Hey guys, it's Becca with Weatherwood Stains and from Gardeners to Burgers blog. So I'm here tonight to talk to you about a little trick you can do with Weatherwood when you're looking for a top coat. So what I've got before me is 2 alder samples that have already been stained with reclamation and they've just dried and they're ready for top coat. So we'll keep this one right here as our control, and this one we're going to stain. Now what I have is a oil-based polyurethane that has a white tint. It's called a pickling white, which means a slight white tint, whereas a white polyurethane might be darker. So you just want to see what works for you. But what you want to do is, I like to use a throwaway brush when I use oil base because they are just a bear to clean. And here's what it looks like. Pretty viscous. So you just want to brush the product on in the direction of the grain. Alder is a softwood, don't forget, so it's pretty absorbent. Really soaks up products. And with an oil base, you want to protect your hands and your surfaces, so be careful you don't stain something you shouldn't. So we're just gonna apply this side to side because the grain is running side to side. And then my next step with this product is to let it sit. Now the directions on the side, and I believe that this is similar to other products like this, the longer the product sits, the darker or the more color is going to be absorbed by the wood. So generally it's the darker the product is. In this case it would probably be the whiter. But it says in 5 to 15 minutes we can come in and wipe off any remaining product on the wood surface. So I'm just gonna let that sit now that we've finished, and I'll be back to wipe it off. Okay guys, we are back, and we had just allowed the wood to absorb the top coat as much as it's going to. It impregnates into the wood surface, and everything else that's left on the wood is excess. I came back after just a few minutes because I didn't want my end result to be too white. But it's up to you. Do you want it much lighter than this original, or just, you know, are you just trying to hold the color? So you can see that we're just taking off everything that's still on top of the wood. And there you have it. That was a piece of cake. Now the dry time on this is 24 hours, but you can see how much better that worked at holding the wood's color than maybe like a clear polyurethane, which would darken it. Piece of cake. Thanks guys.